It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be looking at a new theory that Siddiq is the one that starts the Whisper War. Now, as far as theories go, this is an interesting one. There is some evidence, not concrete, but there is some evidence for that. So, if you remember, there's a part in the trailer where we have someone spray painting Silence the Whispers onto the concrete. And that, of course, is taken directly from the comic book. However, in the comics, it is a little bit different. It's in a way reversed. The leadership at Alexandria is doing that to push people towards a war or have them accept a war in a way. Now, in the TV show, they're doing a reverse where some members of the communities are doing this to basically rise paranoia amongst everyone and to get everyone to be scared about the Whispers and have them want to push the leadership at the communities towards a war with the Whispers. Now, in the trailer, that specific scene where we have someone spray painting the concrete, people are saying that that's actually Siddiq. So he's the one that's spray painting the message, Silence the Whispers. Now, as far as theories go, I think that's definitely a good theory. There's not a lot of concrete evidence for it, but it is a good theory. Now, we already do know that Siddiq is going to be dealing with some amount of maybe guilt, maybe survival's guilt, maybe a bit of PTSD about the events of last season and the Pike scenes. And, you know, he might see it in his responsibility to push people for a war, to get revenge on the Whispers. Now, there's also people saying that Siddiq actually betrayed the group last season and he just stood there and watched while everyone fought and ended up dying, and, you know, he could have done more to help everyone. Now, we don't know that. We don't know that for sure. If they come out and reveal that, yes, then I could buy it. It makes sense. There's some clues for it. But we can't just, you know, go with that without having too many concrete evidence. But again, if they come out and say it is what it is, then I'll be like, yeah, it makes sense. But at this point, I'm going to not believe that, or I'm leaning more towards Siddiq not betraying the group and for them to have a little bit of a different story planned for Siddiq than to make him someone that betrays the group and potentially ends up pushing them to a war, which is definitely going to end up getting more people killed. But again, as far as this theory goes, it's very interesting. And there is some clues for it. Not evidence, some clues. Now, if it is Siddiq that's doing this, like I said, it makes sense because he's dealing with a lot. He has a lot of survival's guilt. So he wants to start the war to, you know, get revenge so that he'll feel better about himself. He'll have less of guilt. Now, why am I saying this means Siddiq starts the war? So if this is in fact true, then what that means is that the paranoia is going to be so high in the communities based off of what maybe Siddiq and maybe others are doing that no one's really going to stand around. And sooner or later, people are going to act on their own. And it's going to force everyone to want to join and fight, because when the fight breaks out, the Whispers are not going to care who wanted the war, who didn't want the war. So that's why I said, in a way, Siddiq could be starting the Whispers war. But I want to know everyone's opinions about this theory. Do you believe that this is Siddiq? And what do you think about the theory that Siddiq starts the Whispers war? That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.